Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Mode Monday. Today we have Soviet artillery, American trucks, and Polish residential buildings. Building, it's a singular one. Anyway, only 20 mods or so were released in the last 7 days. Slim pickings, but what we lack in numbers, we definitely are not lacking in quality. Really beautiful models. For more details, you have a link in the description of the video for all of the mods. Vista Marriott by Mr. Novo, also known as World Trade Center Hotel on 3 World Trade Center. It opened in 1981 and was destroyed in 2001. Room for 800 guests. So this is a part of the World Trade Center buildings that Mr. Novo built in the last couple of weeks. So just a heads up, you can find the World Trade Center as well. It's gonna cost a pretty penny, those buildings and these ones as well. Unfortunately, this is gonna take a lot of people to staff, and this is quite huge. So expect that you're gonna have to supply this with a lot of alcohol and food. Anyway, how does it compare to vanilla one? As you can see, classic Novo, amazing details, really nice modeling, and quite accurate as the real one. And you can see here the rooftop having some air conditioning there. Anyway, so we have the comparison to vanilla. If we go to our tourist area, we have the today it's gonna be probably with the larger hotels. Vista Marriott, it's 246,000 rubles, which is almost 10 times, 7-8 times more expensive than vanilla. So it's quite realistic. For more details, link in the description of the video. University Division by McCannon, East Asian rainy regional style building. I'm not sure about that style, that's new to me. This is quite nice looking, I have to say. What it is, by separating one of the columns of the giant elementary school, you are now free to use these puzzle to build a giant school in any shape you want, just like the airfield in the game. The school has a medical university, technical university attached, elementary school, university administration building that acts as a city hall, an additional large low quality 2.5-star hotel. The walls have been changed to more modern look, but it's still an old building designed in the 60s. Okay, so this is absolutely the same building, but it has different purposes. Looks like it's a residential building from the outside, but I don't want to judge. It works as different universities, so let's go and check it out. So this one is the cheap hostel, 2.5 stars. Then we have the University of Primary Elementary School. Okay, so this is like just a school. And then we have the Science Division. That would be the University Science Division. Technical, I would say. Then we have Medical University, and we have the University Headquarters. This is the city hall. So you can combine all of these into one big university that has different divisions, which is really cool. And of course comes with a school, and if you want to use something as a hotel, I think these buildings probably were hotels or hostels. I think this is a really good combination of things. I'm not sure about the models, if I would use the same models, but if you can assign different buildings into one big university, that you have different districts of university to do all the research that you need in a game. I think it's a really cool idea. Anyway, what about the price here, you ask? So you know that universities are quite expensive to build, around 200,000. We have vanilla here, 140,000, and political university is 186,000. What about these buildings? I hear you ask. They are actually a little bit more affordable. I think capacity as well, 30 workers, and let's see. Yeah, it has a little bit lower capacity, but it does have the lower price as well. I think it's quite realistic. It's not cheap. It's 80,000 rubles to build, so it's quite realistic. Something that definitely you should consider. Link in the description of the video. I'm sorry. This is ZSE Office Building, and the facade here, it's due to me. I have too many mods, and for some reason this is leaking from some other mods. The facade facade on this building. Now this is a cute little office building, really small one, acts as I believe city hall. As you can see here, we can have the 0 out of 50 workers. Let's read the description. This is wall-to-wall ZSE building from real city Bratislava. In the game, it's in the office type, so here can go workers. And there's a Slovakian description as well. Credits, modular somber exit, and the model parts Van Deco. I think if you go and check it out on the link in the description of the video, it's actually quite beautiful model. Classic building, I think modernist style. So if you need a small and efficient office building to be your city hall, this is definitely the one that you should consider. Anyway, right, one more thing. We need to check the price. City hall, we have ZSE 20,000 rubles, 29,000 rubles vanilla one. This one has 50 workers. I think it's quite realistic. More details in the description of the video. Gonzal Didi and Beach Hotel 2 stars. 2-star beach hotel, category 2.5. Maximum gets 128. Workers 16. Food storage 10 tons. Meat storage 1 ton. Road access 1. Anyway, you have also the description of how many materials are required for finishing this, and you have the description in Spanish as well. I'm not gonna go into these details. I love it. I love this model. It's quite realistic. You have the kitchen and the washing rooms or whatever for the guests. I mean, where all the sheets are being washed. It has utility part of the building, which I really like. Entrance to the hotel is here, and you have also side entrances. I think it's classic mass tourism hotel, and I really like it. This reminds me of the Spanish coast when I went there a few times, so it looks really beautiful. Okay, how does it compare to vanilla buildings? We're gonna go for the hotels, and let's see, we have here 1,620, 18,000 rubles. It's more expensive than vanilla. It does have a little bit more capacity. Do we have anything similar here? 128, and this is 84. I'm just looking if we have 140. Yeah, it's a quite realistic. Anyway, for more details, link in the description of the video. And the Kenworth T800 by Alex713. Kenworth T1800 is ultimate workhorse. Of course, this is quite known American truck. There's a special thing about this one. It can carry a lot of mixed waste. It can carry 57 tons of mixed waste. I think it could be realistic. It does have a lot of volume in here, but 57 tons might be actually, it's a weight, not a volume thing. When American trucks, they are allowed to carry way more than in European. I think you have to 25 tons. I think it's a maximum load, maybe 30 tons, depends on the size of the truck. These ones can carry 57, but it doesn't matter. You can mass import garbage from the mixed waste from the border crossing and then process it in your processing plants to get the resources from. Anyway, really beautiful thing. These are just some of the models. There's more than these. These are all different colors. There's even more than these. You can purchase it by using dollars, and then I think we have to go for the waste truck. And here we have Kenworth. It's $18,000. It's comparable. It's more expensive than some of the vanilla trucks with a smaller capacity, but I think it's quite realistic in any case. For more details, link in the description of the video. World War II Soviet Artillery by, I'm sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, Serbia, I think. I might be, it's Cyrillic, so I might be making mistakes, sorry about that. So, we have the greetings. This model adds 3 decorative weapons in a game, 76mm, 45mm anti-aircraft gun, and 37mm anti-aircraft gun, anti-tank guns, sorry, and 37mm anti-aircraft gun. They work, they're ZSE and 53K. Right, but the presence and protect our republic from the enemy tanks, enthusiastic security to our citizens within the radius 200 and 100. Yeah, they act like monuments and they have loyalty. They're actually quite good looking. They're green, I think olive drab color or something like that, but unfortunately, like I said, sometimes I have an issue with these. If you check the link in the description of the video, you're gonna see they're really beautiful. So this is 45mm anti-aircraft gun. This is this is 37mm anti-aircraft gun. gun, and this is 45mm anti-tank gun, and this is the 76mm anti-tank gun. Yeah, so these are the 3 monuments that you can have. What about the price? I hear you ask. Let's see the radius. They have 3.5% influence. That's really good. 4%, 250 meters. This one, and this is 100 meters, 2.5% influence. Could we see them here? No, unfortunately, I have way too many mods, so we cannot see them here. But here you can see 500 rubles, 1000 rubles, and 255 rubles. So it's just a monument. I think it's something that if you want to decorate your city, it's quite realistic, I would say. Anyway, for more details, link in the description of the video. Dr. Lopez and Aleja Armii Ludowej 9. This building presents the residential building in Aleja Armii Ludowej 9 in Warsaw. The building sits perpendicular to Marshalowska 24 and 26, link to where it is. That this is a different model that Dr. Lopez made, which is great. Like you can recreate a good chunk of Warsaw by using his mods, and you can place 2 buildings next to each other to model this part of Warsaw. Warsaw. As with the most of the buildings in this area, this facade is quite shabby and run down looking. A number of the buildings in the district would benefit from a light restoration. Some are already done, such as Marshalowska 2125, which now looks transformed completely. Anyway, for more details, you're gonna have to go and read yourself, but these are like quite beautiful looking buildings. In detail, you can see here that no expense was spared to make it as it is. All these windows are perfectly, like, beautifully 3D modeled, and facade as well, ornaments, and just looks absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, what about the price tag, I hear you ask? Let's compare. We already know in vanilla how much the buildings cost. 9,000 rubles for 75 people. 9,000 rubles. We can go and compare to vanilla one, but with the medium-sized buildings. 75 people, here we go, 7,000 rubles, so more expensive than vanilla buildings, so definitely not a cheaty models. Anyway, for more details, link in the description of the video. Astrakhan, Volga River Delta, Astrakhan Oblast by Milosh Music 97. Volga River Delta, Astrakhan Oblast, Russia. The Volga Delta is the largest river in Europe, and it occurs where Europe's largest river system, the Volga River, drains into Caspian Sea. It's Russia's Astrakhan Oblast, northeast of Republic of Klamkia. Sorry for butchering this. Map is characterized by a huge quantity of river surface compared to land. Land is very flat and not raised from the water very much, similar to real-life floodplains of Volga River Delta. Map itself doesn't have much resources. That's quite realistic. It has oil and rocks, and that's about it. I think, wow. Okay, that's gonna be challenging. It should be very hard to play, and it's not recommended for cosmonaut runs or anything like that. Rather should be fun to play. Anyway, let's go and check out how it looks like. So if we go to the map itself, you can see that it has a main Volga River going through here, which we're gonna check out. Very shallow, very shallow. You're gonna have to deepen that if you want ships to go through this. And resources: coal, non-existent; iron, non-existent; oil, some. This is not 100% oil, this is much less. We can double check this real quickly, because majority of oil is going to be this quality. Let's see, that would be 27%, yeah, 25% or so quality of source. So if you want oil, you can find it everywhere here on the map, but yeah. Anyway, connections to the border, to the Soviet border, there is only one all the way to the north, and 0 for NATO border, but I think you can use river system if you want to export with ships. Power connection 1, so there's that. Big border crossing, which I really don't like. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have the description of the video. Happy Monday, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.